How did communist thinkers redefine good and evil? Imagine a world where morality isn't based on divine commandments or traditional values, but on the struggle for equality and justice. That's what communist thinkers aimed to do. They shifted the idea of good and evil from personal or religious standards to social and economic conditions. Instead of seeing good as following divine rules, they linked it to actions that help the working class, the proletariat, gain freedom and fairness. Evil, then, is anything that keeps the rich ruling class, the bourgeoisie, in power and maintains unfair class divisions. Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, two key figures, believed that social progress depends on class struggle. They argued that capitalism creates exploitation, which they saw as evil. Actions that challenge this system, like revolutionary movements, are viewed as necessary steps toward a fair society. They rejected the idea that morality is fixed or divine. Instead, they grounded ethics in what they called historical materialism, the idea that economic and social conditions shape human morality and ideas about right and wrong. In this view, morality is flexible and tied to social interests. For example, revolutionary violence, which might seem wrong to some, is justified if it helps overthrow an oppressive system. They saw traditional religious morals as tools used by the ruling class to justify their power. So, moral judgments are relative and depend on the social context and class interests. Communist thinkers also emphasized collective well-being over individual property rights. They believed that true good comes from redistributing resources and creating equality. Actions that promote social justice are seen as good, even if they break conventional rules. Conversely, actions that uphold exploitation and inequality are labeled evil. This way of thinking aims to address the flaws of older moral systems that ignore social inequalities. They argue that real progress happens when society's economic base changes, which then transforms social relations and human consciousness. So, in their eyes, good and evil are not fixed qualities, but are defined by their role in either advancing or blocking the goal of a classless, communist society. This redefinition invites us to see morality as a tool for social change rather than a set of absolute rules. It challenges us to think about how economic systems influence our ideas of right and wrong and how actions are judged based on their impact on social justice.